It's the end of an era today, guys, so I got someone coming to get the indoor course. We're gonna break it down, we're gonna send it off. A few weeks ago, I did a video about my studio move and taking a break so that I could get that done, among other things. It's getting real now. We're gonna actually tear this thing down. The guy's coming to get it today. It's a bittersweet moment. I'm like really excited, but I'm also super emotional because we've done so much with this course. I mean, this has been a pillar of the channel for years. We've had hundreds of trucks drive on this thing. Thousands of hours have been spent on this course, from testing to just driving with the kids and the grandkids. Man, we've had some great memories with this thing. But it's time to take the next step. Old mini Moab, the canyon, it's all gonna go to a good home, and we got a banging new course being developed. So I'm excited for that. I am sad to see this thing go. So why don't we do one last rip on this before I tear it apart. It feels only fitting that the last truck to drive on this course was also the first. So here's the OG Flex Machine Gladiator, making her appearance for the first time in a long time. I'm gonna run the course one last time. It's been a lot of fun sharing the journey with this course. One of my most popular videos, and one of the videos that like launched the channel, was the building of this course and this section in particular. So it's been so much fun. This has been really a great asset to have when it comes to testing and all that, and just for fun, like in the New England winters, having this indoor course has been such a blessing. I thought about bringing this course up to our new space, but it just makes more sense to do it all over and do it the way I want. It's a good opportunity to hit the reset button. That's exactly what we're gonna do. The new course is gonna be all concrete. It's gonna have much different materials. It's gonna be much more realistic. I'm having it professionally made. We will do some content on getting it here and assembling it, but I will not be building it. I'm probably gonna build the frame for it to sit on, but that's about it. And I'm getting all emotional here, guys. This is weird. It's gonna be weird not having this. There's gonna be a period of about 6 weeks where I'll have nothing. So I've been really trying to bang out RTRs and stuff now because I'm not gonna have any platform indoors. But more so, and this has just been such a staple and such a symbolic piece of the channel. This is gonna be weird. But on to the next. I am very excited for the next chapter. We're gonna incorporate a lot of the same themes in the new course as well. So a lot of the iconic obstacles that we've got are gonna come back in the new course. They're gonna be better than ever. So I try to keep telling myself that so I don't get sad here, but the final run up the canyon, and then I'm gonna start breaking this thing down. He's gonna be here in about 45 minutes, so I wanna make sure I start cleaning things out from around it and getting it ready. Here we go. All right, that was it, the final run. It's actually going pretty well. I built this with the idea of if we ever moved, I needed it to be able to come apart and be modular. So my plan's working out okay. So I think the next step, I'm gonna vacuum up all this like loose dirt and stuff, and then he should be here in about 15 minutes. Oh, he's here. He showed up in a flatbed dually, Axel.
What?
A dually, a flatbed dually. You know, it's crazy. This is where it all began, right here, really. I remember when I brought home my first Gladiator over there, still hanging on the wall. When I brought that home, after I got done playing on the trails with it, I set up the rock pile and the bricks and stuff in Axel's sandbox. And I remember starting the Instagram right here in this almost exact spot under these lights right here in the basement. This is where it all started, in that little sandbox. Still got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of stuff I need to break down and bring upstairs. This is probably going to all come apart. I need to take the stuff out of my cabinets there underneath. We'll scrap the bench top and everything. Get some bins and stuff from my tires and parts and all that. More progress here. So it's an absolute disaster down here, but we are making progress despite how ugly it is. So I actually just cut up the old bench top here because I'm going to bring just these two cabinets and squish them together. They're going to be in the attic. Kind of like an island workspace, overflow workspace there. I don't know if I'll keep them for long. Just transitioning things upstairs, tearing things down. Next, we're going to pull down the backdrop. How crazy is that to see that go? That was there from the start. And it's going to be so weird not being down here, having to stop my videos every time someone flushed the toilet because it would go right down behind me, behind that wall. That's why I always film my videos at like 11 o'clock at night when everyone else was sleeping so that I could have uninterrupted time. Next, I'm going to start going through all of this stuff here and start bringing it upstairs. All of that from the stairs all the way over has got to get tossed or reorganized upstairs. Quick update on the studio transition. I'm going to show you guys my new space. I finally got a 3D printer also. So here we are in the loft. This used to be my home office when I used to work from home during COVID. Then we turned it into Axel's playroom. And since he's outgrown most of his little kid toys and now all he wants to do is RC, we're going to make this into the big kids playroom for he and I. So we've got these built-ins that I had here. I'm going to use this mostly for the storage. We started to bring stuff up here. I'm going to be using the drawers and things for parts and tires and all that good stuff. The marking on the floor represents where the desk and the course is going to go. So the new course is going to go in this corner here. It's going to be L-shaped, basically 7 feet long on that end, 6.5 on that end, 3 feet deep. Over here we've got the desk. It's going to be a workbench. It's also going to be my filming spot, so you're going to see the built-ins and things in the background. I'm going to get a neon sign to put on the wall in the background. Actually, my wife got me that for my birthday. Over here is kind of a disaster still, but we're going to get rid of the toy box. We're going to move that into the attic, and we're going to put another workbench here for Axel and also for the 3D printer to sit on. Speaking of the 3D printer, this is what I got here. I got the Bamboo X1 Carbon. Really loving this thing. I got the AMS set up with it as well. It's been a lot of fun. This machine is really user-friendly for a complete novice like myself, able to set it up and just start printing right away. Here's a look at some of the things that we've been printing so far. We've been kind of making a little scale garage here for Axel. It's got toolboxes, we got a lift, tire rack. So I think this is going to be a pretty nice space. It's going to be a little challenging to film with the family right down over the side there. But my wife is a good sport. She's okayed the move. It was actually her idea. So when the wife says to design your new space, gives me the opportunity to do it, I'm going to take it. So this is going to be the new workshop and everything here. I'm excited to get it going. We should be done in about a month. Check out the new studio set up now. We're making great progress here. Starting to move in. We got these new 10 scale racks from FMS, got 2 of them. They hold 5 10 scale or even bigger trucks. Starting to fill out the shelves. I got my new desk all set up here. We're actually even working on our very first project on the new bench here. I got some cleanup to do with the wires and stuff like that, but we're getting there. And then figure out some long-term storage because I am running out already. We got more trucks downstairs that we don't have room for. So got to get creative with storage But this is it. We're making great progress. It's almost ready to start filming. I probably could now if I wanted to, but I want to get the background set up first. So it's been a little while since we did that last update of the studio. So we've been pretty much fully functional in here for the last month or so. I'll give you guys one last update of the studio space here before the course arrives. So this will be the last update for this video. Part 2 of this will be when we get the new course installed. But I'll show you guys where we're at. We've got it pretty much dialed in. I've been filming up here for a while. It's functional, it's fun, it works out really good. So let's check it out. So we got Axel's workspace over here, the SCX30, the micro collection growing for sure. We expanded the 3D printer space here. I got another 3D printer stand here. It's got plenty of room for filament storage and things down there. And it gives us more desktop space. Axel's definitely got scope creep here, so he definitely needs the space. Over here, again, this is still where the course is gonna go. I did get another FMS rack, so now we've got storage for 15 large scale trucks up here, although one of these is gonna have to go because the course is gonna overlap that. So that's gonna have to be modified. Been making do with these crawler terrain, printed obstacles, especially for the micros. That's been working well. Kind of just getting the job done for now, but I'm really anxious to get the new course. Over here, not a lot has changed. Just got all the drawers and everything filled, got all my parts, bins and everything, all my cleaning stuff all situated. Shelves are full, bottom shelves are full, cabinets are full, and we are even overflowing into the attic in there, which I'm not gonna show you because it's a disaster. For my visual background here, I did this wood slat wall, came out really nice. And then I got my LED sign, got this from Crazy Neon. I'm not affiliated with them by any means, but I'm just really pumped with how this sign came out. This is an LED light box sign. It's actually not neon because the neon signs were incredibly expensive. This was about 200 bucks, I think, for this sign, and I love it. So the space is great. I think this has exceeded my expectations. I'm really enjoying it up here. But I'm definitely ready for the next step, which is to get the course. So let me give you guys a couple of course updates, as I've been getting some updates from Gabby, who's building it. So Gabby is the owner operator at Mount Steadfast, and he's the one who's building the indoor course. I met up with Gabby at the Little Guy Racing Parts meetup over the summer, and I got to drive on some of the courses that he'd created. Very, very impressed. If you've not looked at like his Instagram and things like that, you should check it out. I'll link it down below. He makes some incredible courses. He was really excited to work together on this, so we're going all out, which is kind of why it's taken longer than we expected. The course is going to be epic. While I'm explaining this to you guys, I've kind of put up some screenshots of this. I've gotten some very early pictures, and I don't want to show too much. I want it to be a big surprise when it shows up. But again, it's got that L shape there. And we're gonna be incorporating a lot of the same things that we had in the previous version. There's gonna be a mini Moab section, a legit mini Moab section. I mean, the scale realism and things and the detail that Gabby's putting into this course is next level. So we've got kind of the mini Moab section off of one side, and then he's incorporating that kind of New England forest, slick rock type of things on the other side. Remember, like I had the canyon, I had tried to incorporate legit Massachusetts obstacles like Old Florida Road and Ma Bell. Those are two kind of really popular trails here in Massachusetts. He's incorporating a lot of that. And some of the things that he's putting in there are just bonkers. Like he's got it down to where there's a tree with the roots that are kind of spreading over the rocks on Old Florida Road. And he's basically mimicked that to a T. It looks fantastic. I'm so pumped to show you guys this. I'm so pumped to see it and drive on it. I can't wait. Gabby's been great to work with. He's actually gonna be hand delivering this thing from California. So the logistics to get it here are insane. We've been going back and forth a lot on how to just physically get the thing here because it's gonna be big and heavy, and shipping was gonna be in the thousands of dollars. So he's actually going to drive it out here himself and help me set it up. So big shout out to Gabby. He's really going above and beyond to make this happen. He wants to make this a success, and I'm super pumped that he's so invested. Now at the time of this recording, we're probably still a couple weeks out. He was putting the concrete on it last I heard, and then he'll paint it and put the final details on, and then we're gonna work on the logistics. So that's where we're at with the studio and the course. So we are almost at the finish line. The last piece, I think, is getting the course here, and then we are done. We will be good and settled in here in our nice new space. So that's gonna do it for this update. I will do a part 2 when we get the course. That will be the delivery and the installation and the first run on that thing. It's gonna be awesome. And hey, if any of you guys have connections in the trucking and logistics industry, hit me up or let me know in the comments down below. Gabby and I could use any help that we could get on cross-country transportation of this course. But as always, thanks so much for watching. Always appreciate your time, appreciate your support. And for those who have supported Axel's new channel, Kid Crawlers, as well, appreciate you guys too. And I'm excited to share with you guys a lot more cool stuff coming. So stay tuned for that and we'll catch you in the next video.